Welcome to Signing Day, presented by West 10 Media.
Great job as always, Laney Howe, but I'm going to go to the bullpen for a little relief.
All right.
So, yeah, that's a tough one to follow, Coach, but thanks, Coach Sanfratello, for believing in me. Okay, signing day. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and most importantly, leave a comment on a student-athlete's journey to get to the next level. Enjoy the video.
All right, everybody in, they can see. All right, I think this is our 6th signing since last fall.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to just say a few quick words. It's not anything to do with me. It's all about Trey and his family. For you youngsters who are here, when you start playing sports, mainly as a young kid, at 5, 6, whatever year you start, most of us have the dream one day to be able to move forward to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication. You got to do things right. Trey today is making that next step. In just a minute, he's going to sign these papers. He's going to go after he graduates this year. He's going to go next summer, go in and continue playing football at a higher level. Mom and Dad, for all you've done, raising him, supporting him, we know it's also been a great effort on your part. I know you're proud of him, we're proud of him. So Trey, congratulations, shake my hand. Hey, now, sign away.
Hi, it's Thomas L. Jr. here with another signing day, Trey. Man, it's your signing day. So getting ready to head up to the Midwest where they play real football, as they like to say, DuPage. How does that feel? How does that sound?
Well, I'm excited to go in JUCO, so I'm excited to go out and show out so I can find a different home, somewhere better with more opportunities. Hopefully I don't have to pay for school.
That is a key objective when heading to the next level. But you also had a mastermind in your plan because you had D2 offers, D3 offers,
Exactly.
NAIA offers. Why DuPage?
So I want to try to play the highest level of football I can.
So you think that's
I'm
okay?
taking a chance of myself as an athlete to do what's right.
So you're betting on Trey.
Yes, sir.
Why are you going with that bet? What makes you think you can take it?
I just think that I have more potential than what I've achieved in high school. I just take I'm a late bloomer, I guess. I think I need to get stronger, faster, and do the right things to go preferably D1, hopefully, out of JUCO.
Well, you had a body, you had a frame, you had a mind, but a lot of people might not know you had a lineage. Your dad, a high school All-American standout. Granddad was setting records and trailblazing Carson Newton. Talk about that legacy. You know all about it. How do you try to build on what your granddad and your dad did?
I want to just be like them, I guess, in a way. That's really what I really think of. So I want to be like them. Grandfather went to the NFL, so that's the biggest goal, I guess.
Well, did I leave that part out?
I don't know.
Yeah. Hank Stram, I heard he played for him.
Yes, sir.
Legendary Super Bowl IV coach. You ever seen Super Bowl IV highlights? That's the guy his granddad played for. Was there ever any pressure?
I don't really think so. I think the only pressure was in school. My dad was hard on me in school to keep my grades up, so I'd have a high GPA to get into any school I wanted to.
Now, I'm just letting you know how old I'm getting. Back in 2017, the Brighton Cardinals, your dad's defensive coordinator, made a special run. The best finish in Brighton football history. The little boy was hanging around, having fun. That was you.
Yes, sir.
Talk about, I guess being around the sport so much, seeing your dad coach. How did that just build you up to the man that you are today?
Well, I always grew up in the locker room, so football was also always a big part of my life. I enjoyed watching my dad coach successful teams, and I always want to be successful in the sport that he's so proud of.
And then, is there a difference between coach and dad?
He was my coach for 1 year. That was,
How much fun was it?
It was pretty fun. We were good, so that was definitely the most fun part, was going to the semifinals at FACS and with my dad and all my friends. So.
Now, FACS, how important of a part was that time there that played all state at FACS? How important was those 2 years for you in your development?
I feel like if I went to any other high school, I might have not been able to start as a freshman. So me going to a smaller Christian school would give me the opportunity to start building myself up to be a better like in-game person. I guess when I'm older, like senior year, I had more reps than anybody else posted because I had started since I was a freshman.
A lot of those guys out there today, so you build a brotherhood with them.
Yes, sir.
Then you came over here, had to do some adjustment, and you built your brotherhood here.
Correct.
How had the 2 years of Millington helped shape you mentally and physically?
It was definitely a different environment. So I've gone through 2 different environments, and it's fun. I mean, I've had fun here and made new friends, new brothers, people I'll be friends with for the rest of my life.
Now, you kind of scaring me a little bit because you said you hadn't tapped into your full potential. I'm standing right next to a Liberty Ball All-Star, All-Region team defensive MVP. What is left to prove, man? When you said you hadn't reached your full potential, what do you mean when you say that?
I think that I can play a higher level of football than the schools that were recruiting me out of high school. So I feel like I can achieve a lot more than what I've achieved so far.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you on this note here. I think maybe if you believe in divine properties, at this school, Alan Cross left here, was unheralded, went to Memphis, set some records, made it to the NFL. George Oden, unheralded, wasn't too much hype, left Millington, went on to Central Arkansas, made it to the NFL. So the underdog story has shown that it can be done from this route here. Could you be in the NFL one day?
Time will tell, I guess.
I know you're going to be a physical therapist in the immediate, but the NFL dream the path was there. Would you take it?
Yes.
You said it quick. Okay.
Yeah, any professional like CFL, even if I don't practice squad in the NFL, they make a lot of money. That'd be good for me. Like $300,000 a year just to practice and play football.
Hey, that ain't bad if you can make it, but,
Yes, sir.
But your name says that you have it in you. So, hey, y'all looking at maybe a professional football player down the line. We'll check back with you in a few years. But right now, today's your signing day.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, heading up to the stage.
Thank you.